I am so excited to start this uh, Fruits of the Spirit devotional study book. It is by the company TheDailyGraceCo, and we found it online, and I think we heard it here on TikTok first, me and my daughter, and then we found it online. When we went to look for it, it was $5 a booklet, so we picked up a few for my sisters, my niece, and my daughter and myself, and we just can't wait to dive into this. It's a refresher on the fruits of the Spirit. The devotionals or studies are just back and front page, so it's not long. It's got some questions that we can answer, and then every week, once a week, we're going to meet together and then discuss what we've learned and kind of encourage each other and help each other out if we're having trouble understanding, and just getting together and having a little bit of fellowship within our family. They do a lot of sales throughout the year, and this was one of their recent sales that they had. I didn't get to jump on that one, but because I had already purchased all this. But also, here is how you can reach them online. You can do the podcast. They have it for Android and Apple, and then you can share with a hashtag DailyGraceCo. And yeah, this is more information on their podcast, so you can find a lot of resources there with them. They have tons of really nice stuff, and I think you'll be blessed by it. I already started going through my book for my lesson for today, and I can't wait to start writing down my notes and answering the questions, and just letting God's word speak to me. And so I'm excited to get it going, and I know my sisters are excited too. So we start today, August 1st, and we will be meeting on Thursday of this week to kind of catch up on what we've learned so far. And then we're going to continue until next Thursday, and then so forth until we finish the book. So if you're needing something like this, some kind of workbook, a devotional, a study guide, head on over to the Daily Grace Cove, because they have awesome books that you can use to study God's Word, get deeper rooted into His Word, and spending an hour with God, intentionally learning about His Word. It's awesome. It's going to help you and me grow spiritually in God's Word, and that's the whole reason why I'm doing it. So if you need help like I do, understanding God's Word, getting into Bible study, I think that these books would really help along with our Bible, to better ourselves with studying God's Word. I have a hard time studying God's Word. I don't understand a lot of times what I'm reading. I don't know which books to read. I don't know where to start. So I get really overwhelmed, and then I turn to chores and responsibilities around the house, watching TV, getting on TikTok, just being on Instagram, Facebook, whichever app, and there's my Bible wide open, and I'm missing out on it. So I feel that this is going to help because it's such a short devotional. I can read it, meditate on it throughout the day, and then come back and answer the questions, and maybe read it again and ponder on it a little bit more. And so I have a feeling it's only going to take like an hour at the most. That I'm devoting an hour to it. Some of these are really short, so it may not be the whole hour, but you can, just meditate on what you learned, and then go about your day, come back, and maybe refresh yourself again, read it over again if you want to, or just answer the questions and write down some notes on the things that you read and that you understood, and then maybe write some questions of your own of, hey, I don't understand this, and then see how God leads you to those answers. Maybe you can share it with somebody and they may have the answers for you. But this is what I'm going to be doing, and so I hope that this is something that you might want to consider if you're needing Bible study.